Cybersecurity researchers have disclosed details of a new botnet loader called Aeternum C2 that uses a blockchain-based command and control infrastructure to make it resilient to takedown efforts. Rather than depending on conventional servers or domains for command and control operations, Aeternum C2 stores its instructions directly on the public Polygon blockchain, according to a report from Crater Labs. The discovery marks a notable departure from how botnets have traditionally operated and raises serious questions about the future of botnet mitigation strategies. This video is sponsored by Stonefly. More on that at the end of the video. Unlike conventional botnets that rely on centralized servers or registered domains to issue commands, Aeternum C2 routes its instructions through the Polygon blockchain, a public, decentralized ledger. This architectural choice makes the botnet significantly harder to dismantle using standard law enforcement and cybersecurity takedown methods, which typically target hosting providers or domain registrars. Crater Labs, which shared its findings with the Hacker News, noted that embedding C2 instructions into a public blockchain creates a layer of operational security that is fundamentally difficult to strip away. Because the blockchain is publicly accessible and globally distributed, there is no single point of failure that defenders can target to cut off the botnet's command pipeline. The decision to use blockchain technology for botnet infrastructure carries several distinct operational advantages for threat actors. Decentralization and resilience. Blockchain's distributed architecture means there are no centralized servers to seize, making traditional takedown operations largely ineffective against Aeternum C2. Immutable instructions. Commands written to the blockchain cannot be altered or removed once recorded, preventing defenders from tampering with or redirecting the botnet's instruction set. Persistent accessibility. Because public blockchain networks like Polygon are globally accessible, botnet operators can push commands without maintaining any dedicated infrastructure that could be traced or shut down. The emergence of Aeternum C2 highlights a growing gap between conventional defensive tools and the methods being adopted by sophisticated threat actors. Standard network-level defenses and domain-based blocking techniques offer little protection when the C2 infrastructure lives on a public, immutable ledger that anyone can read but no one can erase. Cybersecurity teams are now faced with developing new detection and response strategies that account for blockchain-based C2 communication. This may include monitoring for unusual on-chain activity patterns, identifying wallet addresses tied to botnet operations, and working with blockchain analytics firms to flag suspicious transactions before they translate into active, malicious campaigns. The Aeternum C2 case serves as a clear indicator that botnet operators are actively experimenting with emerging technologies to stay ahead of defenders. As blockchain adoption grows across both legitimate and illicit sectors, the cybersecurity industry will need to evolve its detection capabilities to match the pace of innovation being demonstrated by threat actors. Let's take a moment to talk about our sponsor. Get a 300 terabyte Veeam, Rubrik, Commvault Immutable, and air-gapped backup and DR appliance for $19,995. Contact sales@stonefly.com for details. Subscribe for more cybersecurity news. Thank you for watching.